the money so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money, so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money, so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money, so you're learning and earning. Yet, many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage. Sure, say now you do. Are we live? How do I look? Do I look good? You're welcome to this live stream. Sorry, we're starting a little behind schedule. We had some power issues here in my estate, and that's the reason why Alessa Highlands Sustainable Green Smart City will not only have 24 hours power, that is cheaper than NEPA, but to have double backup. That when the cheap power fails, the normal power will come up. And that's my obsession for that estate. So you're welcome to this live stream. We're already behind schedule, so we're just going to run into it. And thank God we'll have a recap where we can take this all-important topic for those that want to dig deep. I hope that we are all online and we can share with our friends. I'm hoping that my Man U fans are here and not still watching our match, and hoping we can win that match. So please share. If you've not shared, share with your friends and let's get started. Oh, our topic is balancing emotions and business. If you check the meaning of emotions in the dictionary, to give you feelings, different kinds of feelings. So emotions is simply feelings. But if you check the dictionary, it will tell you it's feelings. But one of the best people that have defined emotions for me in a way I love is Tony Robbins. He said the E in the motion is energy. So emotion is energy in motion. So business means any commercial activity, but I define business as a sell or die affair. So people like to complicate business, but all businesses in the world is a sell or die affair. It's either you are selling in business and growing, or you are not selling and dying. Very important. So in business, emotions are important because they determine whether you are making money or losing money. And anything that helps you make money in business is called an asset. Anything that loses you money in business is called a liability. So positive emotions in business are assets. Negative emotions are liability. I have a quote I personally wrote that says, economics is more emotional than hitherto appreciated. And in the economics of emotions, gloom is doom and bloom is boom. And this is verified or confirmed by when there is severe economic downturn time, they call it a depression, an economic depression, and depression is an emotion. So anything that makes you bloomy. Bloomy is like you're happy, you are excited. You produce more when you are happy than when you are sad. When you are gloomy, you don't produce more. And then customers buy emotions, not products. And one of the people that have put this in perspective is Maya Angelou. She said, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you make them feel. So making your customer feel good is more important than any other thing in business. And excellent salespeople know this. That's why mediocre salespeople strive to get the money after the sale. Exceptional salespersons strive to get the money and thank you after the sale. When you can sell to somebody and the person is so excited with your business that they tell you thank you, then you are an exceptional salesperson. So balancing emotions and business is how you can maximize your positive emotions in your customers and minimize your negative emotions, because customers are the most important thing. And a business is just about customers. And there are three best customers to your business. Number one is your staff, is your customer. I'm sure many of you don't know. Number two, your buyers are your customers. Number three, you are your customer. So we'll start with your staff, how to make them feel good and happy. Your staff, there's only one way to a happy customer, and that is through a happy worker. Most businesses that have staff, it is not the owner of the business that will attend to the customers. It is the staff. So if you don't have a happy staff, there's a Latin maxim that says, nemo dat quod non habet. You can't give what you don't have. If your staff are not happy, they can't make your customers happy. And happy staff are not trained to be happy. They are found. Because Jim Rohn says, good people are not trained. They are found. So employing happy, effective people or staff is a secret to building a happy business. Your buyers. Sam Walton, the owner of Walmart, said there's only one boss, which is the customer. And he can fire all of us, from me, the chairman, down by simply spending his money somewhere else. So of the three customers, your buyers are more important than you and your staff, because they pay you and your staff. And business is not about making money. Business is about making a customer. So I said earlier that business is a sell or die affair. You can also say business is a have a customer or die affair. So the customer sustains all of us. Number three is you. You are your first and most important customer. Any product you have not bought, nobody will buy. Any product you don't believe in, nobody will believe in it. Any product you don't value, nobody will value. Any product you don't improve, nobody will improve it. So in your business, you will always be your number one customer. You have to buy. And that's why fake businesses don't last, because when you can't use what you are selling, with time, your business will die. And then the character of the person that starts the business or controls the business affect the business more than any other thing. Because I said every business will ultimately rise and fall to the level of the personality or capacity of its controlling personnel. If the main chairman in a business is a bunkum, that business will fall down to become a bunkum. If he's an expert and the business starts as bunkum, the business will rise to become an expert business. So what are emotions and positive emotions? We know all the positive emotions: contentment, calmness, interest, curiosity, hope, gratitude, confidence, amusement, joy, love, pride, the healthy kind of pride, inspiration, compassion, excitement, enthusiasm, passion, awe, bliss, ecstasy, transcendence. But the greatest of all emotions, positive emotions, is love. But all these plenty emotions, there are 7 of them that will make you rich if you know how to use them and diffuse them. I call them the emotional assets of business. Number 1 is happiness. Number 2 is satisfaction. Number 3 is delight. That's my favorite. Number 4 is trust. That's the most fundamental. Number 5 is enthusiasm. Number 6 is interest. Number 7 is love. I'm going to quickly just browse through how you use each of these emotions to make money. Happiness is the essence of life. Happiness is the essence of business. So to make money in business, you have to be happy yourself. You have to make your staff happy, and you make sure your staff makes your customers happy. So you have to be happy and spread happiness until it gets to your customer. So, and in this, when looking for how to make people happy, it's easier to maintain people that are already happy. So instead of trying to make your unhappy customers happy, try to reassure, appreciate, and celebrate those that you find happy more than those you are trying to make happy. Because sometimes we have customer A that is very happy with us. Instead of reassuring the person, celebrating the person, and appreciating the person, we ignore the person and face customer B that is very unhappy with us. And sometimes even if we fry chicken for the customer B, he will not be happy and would have ignored customer A and lost maybe both of them. So instead of focusing on those unhappy, start with those that are happy, reassure them, appreciate them, celebrate them. Whatever you celebrate, you multiply and accelerate. Whatever you tolerate, you proliferate. Man U just won our match, and I'm happy because we are going to shut up the naysayers. I'm a Man U fan anyway, so are you there live? Are you seeing the comments? Are you seeing the comment? The first person to type up Man U has just won 30,000. Up Man U. Screenshot the first up Man U for 30K. That's how we roll here. So number 2 emotion is satisfaction. Satisfaction is the second positive emotion you can turn into money. And in business is so powerful that a satisfied customer is the best business strategy of all. Michael Leboff, one of the top professors of business in the US. All the strategies in business. Sometimes you hear a lot of people complicating business by giving a lot of business jargons and business technology, technicalities and business terms. But everything is a satisfied customer that is the best of all. And J.C. Penney, one of the top billionaires in the US, said, cautious treatment will make a customer a walking advertisement. When you satisfy a customer, you don't satisfy him alone. You satisfy him and all the people he will tell about you, because he'll go around telling people, man, there's nobody like the mayor of housing. If I tell you how much money I've made from satisfied customers, you'll be shocked. But the third emotion is even better than a satisfied customer, and that's a delighted customer. In fact, this is so pivotal to what I do in business that my company product, we don't sell houses or lands. We sell value, and the only value we sell is delight. Once we can delight the customer, we have achieved our goal. So sales is as a result of a customer convinced. When you convince somebody about your product, they can pay you. Repeated sales is as a result of a customer satisfied. You can convince them, but if they are not satisfied and they pay you, they won't come back again. But if they are satisfied and they pay you, they'll come back again. But repeated referral sales, where they are satisfied and they refer other people to you repeatedly, is as a result of a customer delighted. That was what J.C. Penney says. When you delight a customer, he becomes your marketer. You start telling people, if he's sitting somewhere, they just mention house. No. Don't bother about house. I have a guy that is amazing. Just call the mayor of housing. Remember to tell him that I referred you, you know. So a delighted customer is your most valuable asset. The only asset more valuable than real estate is a delighted customer. So in business, don't try to save money to go and buy land. Try to use that money to delight your customers. Jeff Bezos, I think he's the second richest man now in the world, or third. He said if you build a great experience, customers will tell each other about that, and word of mouth is very powerful. So delight is so delightful that it will delight you how much money it will make you if you delight your customer. But the fourth positive emotion that is even more powerful than delight, because if you don't have this, you can't delight anybody. In fact, this is the fundamental currency of business, is trust. In those days, in the 1600s, 1700s, and 1800s, companies were called trust in America. And then in the 19th century, the biggest oil trust then was Standard Oil. It became such a huge monopoly. It controlled 90% of the oil in the world, that the government had to come together to break the trust, and they sued it for monopoly. And Standard Oil Trust was broken in 1911, which was the dawn of the 20th century, by a Supreme Court ruling, and they broke it into 34 smaller independent companies that are still operating till today. So business is simply a trust. But the trust of everybody you work with, the trust of your staff, the trust of your bankers, the trust of your suppliers, the trust of your customers is everything in business. But the greatest trust is the trust of your customer. Remember what Sam Walton said, that the customer that pays is the Oga of everybody. So a man who earns his customers' trust will go further in business than the man who only earns his bank's trust. So even if your bank, you know, when you want to loan money from the bank or borrow money from the bank, they want to do all kinds of due diligence. Their trust is not as valuable as your customer's trust. And money is a trust. That's the oldest form of money. In fact, the fiat money, what gave birth to fiat money is trust. Before now, money was silver and gold. But the government now saw that instead of people carrying around silver and gold, the government created a bank that was having a gold reserve and give you a paper that says you have the trust of this government, that anytime you bring this 1 naira note, we can give you a 1 pounds or 1 gram of gold. Until 1989, when President Nixon removed the dollar from the gold reserve and it became a currency. So money is not pounds or dollars. Money is an idea. The most original money in the world is an idea. The most original money in the world is trust. The most original money in the world is integrity. The most original money in the world is value. The most original money in the world is services. The most original money in the world is solution. But the oldest of all of them that is money is knowledge. The biggest money is scale, when you can scale something. And the highest money is relationship. While the latest money in this social media attention-driven economy is attention. So, but with all the attention, if you don't get the right energy for your business, you won't have the right vibe. So number 5 is the vibe of business, which is the positive emotion called enthusiasm. In his book, there's a book called The Enemy Called Average. The author defined enthusiasm as entheos, filled with God. So enthusiasm, they call it the energy of God. It's just a positive magnetic energy that Brian Tracy, in this book, The Psychology of Selling, defines sales as a transfer of enthusiasm. You saw this product, you're enthusiastic about it, you transfer the enthusiasm to your customer, he gives you money. So I call enthusiasm the business vibe. Enthusiasm is the energy of success. That's a quote from me, but for this presentation, you can just say enthusiasm is the energy of business. That's one of my secrets in business. Most people, I'm not enthusiastic. I say I'm enthusiastically enthusiastic, and I know how to enthusiastically transfer enthusiasm to others. Did you get that? I'm not just your ordinary enthusiastic guy. I'm enthusiastically enthusiastic, and I know how to enthusiastically transfer enthusiasm to others. And that's what makes me irresistible, because if you just meet me, man, I'm going to make you fall in love with buildings, estates, and houses. That's the enthusiasm. So you must not only do a business that makes you happy, but a business that turns you on, that makes you shout, hey, lele, pimpy, and you can transfer that enthusiasm. But enthusiasm is rubbish if you don't get your customers to be interested. Interest is the ultimate or penultimate emotion in business. So interest is lead. A lot of people hear of lead generation. Lead generation is just interest generation, and that's the beginning of all business. If you cannot win the interest of your customer, you cannot win anything. The new metric for business is eyeballs. White people like funnelizing business. So now they tell you how many eyeballs can your page or your media control. That's why YouTube will pay you for views. Facebook will pay you for views, because the more eyeballs you control, the more interest you can generate. So how many eyeballs can your business capture? So business is selling, and selling has two parts: marketing and sales. Marketing is winning eyeballs or generating interest, while sales is winning pockets or generating payments. That's the end of this presentation. If you can win eyeballs, you get interest, and you can win pockets, you get payments, you become rich. But in all of these, according to Edo Pikin, the other pata of them all is love. Number 7. In business, delighting your customers is delighting you. Choosing your customers is choosing you. But loving your customers is loving you. If you want to be rich, make your customers rich in happiness. Because if they know you care about them, they will bring money to you and bring others to bring money to you. Theodore Roosevelt once says, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And I added, no customer cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And there's a guy that wrote a book, Who Cares Wins, in 2011. His name is David Jones. So from him, a popular business mantra emanated that the business that cares the most wins. Customers are not looking for who will make them sad with your beautiful product. They are looking for who will make them happy with their wonderful product. So if you can make the customer feel you care, you have won. It's not whether you care, just make them feel you care, because sometimes you care, but you can't translate that feeling to them, you have failed. No matter how much you love your customer and you can't translate that love, you have failed. And there's something business people do a lot. Sometimes we kill ourselves and even sell below cost price, where we're trying to give discount, thinking that every customer wants discount. It's a lie. Customers are looking for care more than they are looking for discount. There are sometimes I go to eat somewhere they sell food for 20,000 that I get care, than somewhere they sell it for 13,000 that I get annoyance. And this is more important the higher your product high ticket. Poor people can go and enjoy anything to collect cheap product, but people with money like to go where they are made to feel good, and that's why you have VIP, exclusive, and all those high-end exclusive things, because they like things that make them feel good. So your target is your customer's pocket, but there's something more valuable than the customer's pocket, and that is your customer's heart. Win a customer's heart, and his pocket and his friends' pockets are yours for life. When you win a customer's heart, not only will he win his pocket, but he'll go and bring his friends will go and bring their friends, and they will not only come and give you money, but they will keep giving you money for life. I've seen a case where customers that have been paying you money, maybe you are selling bike, and your customers have been paying you money, and then somebody starts selling cars. Instead of buying from the guy selling cars, they'll tell you, China, why don't you start selling cars? We want to buy cars. Can you go into cars? They're even begging you to come and collect their money for a new line of business because you've won their heart. And that's my target in business, to win the hearts of customers. And another quote, we're going to continue with our notes because we had power failure, so we couldn't finish our slides. So, but I have everything here. So, selling from your heart will always sell 1,000 times more than just merely selling from your mouth. Those guys that do mouth work like me, if you don't add your heart work to your mouth work will not last. So no matter how good your mouth is, customers can feel the vibe of your emotions more than just your words. So it's important to have that negative. In fact, a research has shown that even on the phone, customers feel your emotions on the phone even when they are not seeing you. So one of the best sales secrets says smile on the phone when you are talking to a customer even when he's not seeing you. But Nigerians, sometimes you go, they are seeing you and they are frowning. If you have no smiling face and you are catching my business, you're fired. So the negative emotions are boredom, disinterest, mild annoyance, frustration, disappointment, worry, doubt, insecurity, envy, jealousy, irritation, resentment, guilt, shame, fear, anger, rage, despair, hatred, hopelessness. The greatest of all of them is not hatred, but indifference. When you are so cold, you don't care about your customers. You are not just stupid, but you shouldn't be in business. But the 7 most destructive emotions in business and your emotional liabilities in business is number 1, feeling neglected or resentment. Any business that makes the customer feels neglected or resented, that these people neglected me and treated me like nobody, you lose a lot of money. Number 2, arguing with a customer. Argument with a customer is one of your highest liabilities in business that will make you bleed money. Number 3, anger. An angry customer is a leaking business. It's better you are angry and you don't show your customers than making your customers angry. Angry staff will not only chase your customer, they'll even loot your business if they have the chance. Number 4, the feeling of feeling cheated. Once a customer walks away paying you money and feeling cheated, you have lost a lot of money, and that's one of the biggest closure of businesses. Do you know that 19 out of every new businesses close up in the first 5 years, and of the one that succeed, 1 out of 10 of them will still close? And one of the things is when you make a customer feel low, not that you cheated him, but he feels cheated, you lose. Your business will soon close. A 5th is fear. When customers fear you, they won't pay you. So anything that makes your customers fear you will make money fear you. Number 6 is suspicion. Anything that makes your customers suspect you, they won't pay you. This is one of my weak points and strong points in business. My strongest point in business is that you can never meet anybody you can trust in business like me. I'm so reliable in business that I'd rather go hungry for 3 million years than to disappoint one customer. So that trust, because I talk too much and my words are so sweet that I talk like a 419. People are like, this kind of people, when they get sweet mouth, they know they do it in they talk. When I'm marketing, a lot of people don't buy because they suspect me that this guy is too good to be true. In fact, somebody told me in my face that you sound too good to be true, and when it's too good to be true, it's not true. So it makes my initial sales low, but subsequent sales high. How? Initially, I talk to 10 people, only 1 person buys, the 9 are suspecting me. I treat this 1 person so well that when I deliver to this 1 person, his testimonial will make these suspects become my respects. They'll turn from suspicion to respect and say, wow, we didn't know he would do it. And they'll come back not only buying, but they'll buy higher than the person that bought initially. So suspicion, anything that will make your customer suspect you, they won't give you money. Indifference, that's the oga patapata of them all. When you don't care about customers, whether they exist or don't exist, you kill your business. And these negative emotions, I'll just emphasize 3 things. Number 1, if you get money from a dissatisfied customer, you are worse than somebody giving the product away for free. If a customer is not satisfied with you and you can forfeit the product, please give him his money back and let him go with the product. It's better for you than collecting money from that person even though he's dissatisfied. Very important. Happiness is so important and negative emotions are so destructive that the Chinese have a proverb that a man without a smiling face must not open a shop. So I rephrase it that if you are not happy, don't start a business. So the ultimate business sales maturity, which I call the guilt equity, is this. I use it a lot. That's what I use for those people that suspect me. The ultimate sales skill is making your non-buyers feel guilty for not buying because you treated them so well and made them so happy. That's somebody you are marketing this thing, didn't buy, but you were so nice to him that he feels guilty not buying. I'm very good at that. I'm so nice to my customers that even when you don't buy, I'm so nice that you start feeling guilty and start looking for who has money. Because most of the people that don't buy from me are those that don't have the money now, but they'll start looking for who has money to refer to me. One of my customers that bought properties worth 40 million, I didn't know him. What happened? I told my lawyer, we were invited for the comedy show by, what was that his name? Kenny Black was coming to Port Harcourt, and I had a table in his show. The table was 2 million naira. So when I told my lawyer to invite some people, she invited somebody that came in there, and the person saw 2 million naira on the table. The person said, wait, your boss paid 2 million naira for us to come and laugh. He went home, he couldn't sleep. He didn't have money to buy my land, but he called his friend that had money and said, there is a guy, you must buy his land. Nobody has spent money for me to go and laugh. And that's how he brought his friend that bought land worth 40 million. So treat people that don't buy so well that they'll feel guilty not buying. And in conclusion, balancing emotions and business simply means living, having, and giving positive emotions will make you money in business. Living, having, and giving negative emotion will cost you money in business. Remember what I said earlier? Gloom is doom. Bloom is boom. So bloom, be happy until you blossom. And if you are not happy, please don't start a business, because business is all about spreading happiness and not spreading sadness. So dare to be happy. Dare to make yourself a happy person and make your business place a happy place by making your staff happy. Dare to spread that happiness to everyone that buys or does not buy from you, especially those that do not buy from you. Smile your way to millions, and I'll see you at the top. Thank you very much. Can now take questions quickly. Where's the other mic? Are you sure you are ready for these questions? Nicholas. So let's take the questions. Question number 1. Are you sure you are ready to give me questions, Nicholas? Rejoice. What is making rejoice to rejoice?
How do I handle emotional charge situations when my calmness is mistakenly for indifferences?
You rejoice. Do you know how to smile? When people ask questions like this, I wonder what you understand. That means I was just talking to myself. Rejoice. Anyhow people take your emotion is what you are transmitting. People make the greatest emotional unintelligence. Where is that book, The Emotional Intelligence? It should be somewhere here. The greatest emotional unintelligence is that you rejoice. If I love you and you see that I hate you, it's not your fault. It's my fault that I didn't transmit the right emotion. If I am calming you down and you are seeing it that I am indifferent, it's not your fault. It's my fault that I can't transmit. Indifference is the worst emotional signal to transmit to anybody. I know send you, I know get love is the worst signal. When you are trying to calm a situation down, it is positive vibes and positive vibration and emotions that calm situation down. The greatest of them all is sorry. Oh no, I'm so sorry. And when you're sorry, it sounds in the tone of your voice and your face. You don't say, sorry. And you expect somebody to say, you are emotionally intelligent. The way you look. Some of you don't even, some people are so emotionally stupid that they can't even act drama. When you are acting, even you, when you are watching Nollywood, you say this person knows how to act. So in business, if you are not happy, you must learn how to act happy. You must douse situation with positive energy. And one of the greatest positive energy when things are tense is sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. There's how you even be sorry. The person will start telling you it's okay. You say, no, you won't understand. You mean so much. I can't believe I did this. I'm so sorry, Chai. I don't fuck up. Oh my God. The person will even now be telling you sorry for your sorry because your sorry was so sorry that you don't say sorry, he's sorry. So if you don't know emotional intelligence, please don't be asking me questions that don't sound emotionally intelligent. So if you don't win the person's emotion, your emotion is wasted emotions. That's one of the things I usually tell people. If you don't know how to win the people you are working with or you are selling to, you don't know how to win anything. So question number 2.
Blessing Kuti.
Blessing Kuti, eh?
How do I strike a deal with a customer and earn their trust and still remain firm in emotions?
If you don't transmit delight, Blessing Kuti, what do you mean by firm in emotions? Why are you people using English to confuse me this evening? The firmness of your emotion is to show your customer love. You say, how do you strike a deal? You strike a deal by showing a customer love. This book, How to Influence and Win Friends, How to Win Friends and Influence People, is the greatest business book after Think and Grow Rich. People only buy from people they like more than any other thing. And if they can like you and trust you, you're a millionaire. So how you win somebody's business and remain firm is they must like you and trust you. And please, if you're a woman, making people like you doesn't mean you compromise standards by, for instance, sleeping with the male customers. When you're trying to be nice with your customers and you compromise standards, they will like you, but they will not trust you. They'll tell you, oh, that girl, she's a very pleasing girl, but she no get character, she no get manners. It's even the same men that sleep with you that will tell other men, no do business with her, she no get sense. She's a loose person. So you must maintain the integrity of loving your customers. Love your customers the right way and not the wrong way. For instance, in real estate, if I give too much discount for my estate, I won't be able to build the infrastructure like road and other things that will make the estate beautiful. So if you're a customer and you beg me for too much discount, I'll tell you no. That the reason I'm refusing the discount is because I love you. Customer will say, how? I say, if I sell you this land for 15 million naira instead of 35 million, I won't be able to give you road. I won't be able to give you light. I won't be able to give you 24 hours power. If I don't give those things, will you be happy? The person will say no. So if you don't know how to transmit your love to your customer, you are not firm, you are loose. Question number 3.
Favor Owinike.
Mm-hmm.
How can one navigate or succeed in life when faced with limited job opportunities, financial struggles, and lack
Go and start from menial jobs. You succeed by starting from linear jobs. What's her name? Favor.
Yes, sir.
When I finished secondary school, I worked in a block industry. When I resigned from medical lab science, I sold black market diesel in drum. Those that know Port Harcourt, Abonema Wharf, when Fire was, before Fire was known as Fire. As a medical lab scientist. So favor, bend down, go outside, and look for a house to clean, or your neighbor's clothes to wash, and go and watch the video I did, why graduates should do menial jobs. Go and start below your level by doing menial jobs and save your way up to freedom. Question number 4. Mm-hmm.
What emotional habits have sabotaged your business growth in the past, and how are you unlearning them?
The greatest emotional habit that has killed my business in the past, put me in prison, and put me in so much debt that I don't think anybody in Nigeria is more indebted than me, is trusting people I don't investigate. I trusted people so much that I could call you Emmanuel Aikong as I don't know you now and give you 500 million to go and buy me land in a wet housing. And you carry the money and run to Isiobomo Tonkom. And that 500 million, I collected it from my customers and I'll be owing. So the emotion of trusting without investigation or knowing has killed me so much that love without wisdom is the most vulnerable thing in business. I loved people so much. I loved value so much. I loved collaboration so much that without the wisdom of finding who to collaborate with, finding who is trustworthy, I not only lost a lot of money, but I broke my heart severally. That I'm surprised I still have a heart. Heart break, sote, you know, if he break again. Prison, I go prison, sote, I know if he go again. When I went to prison, people were laughing at me in prison. They say, somebody owing cannot come to prison. I said I came here because I want to rest, because the headache from the people I was owing was even more than the prison. So trusting people blindly was the one emotion that got me into trouble in business. I'm the one that was my greatest asset is enthusiasm. I've always been enthusiastic, and getting people to trust me was very easy. It's now translating the trust to the wrong people that killed me, and it was more painful when Mayor trusts you so much, he gives you money. You go and trust Nicholas that is not trustworthy, he now eats the money. Mayor will now be calling you a thief, 419, idiot. And that was hurting me more than even the money. The betrayal of trust of my people that trust me was more painful than the money. Question number 5, Abi, 4. 4, Abi? 4. Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to maintain empathy in business without compromising profitability or fairness in decision making?
Empathy in business is profit. I just gave you an example, Ejiofor. If you love your customer, you want him to meet you in business tomorrow. So if you bought this pointer for 5,000 and you're supposed to sell it for 7,000 and your customer is begging you to sell it for 6,000, and you know if you sell it for 6,000, you won't make rent in this shop and this business will go down. If you don't know how to communicate the customer that I love you so much, I want this relationship to continue, so I'll sell it 7,000, not 6,000, then you don't know how to translate equity. Empathy. Empathy is to serve the customer today and tomorrow, not to serve him today and die tomorrow. So a lot of people think, I said it in my slide, that people are looking for, go back to the second to the last slide. Ejiofor, please look at what customers are looking for. They are looking for care more than discount. That's why Igbo people understand this thing well. If you enter Igbo man shop for men market, he go first give you more to Jiroyi. You go to drink the more to Jiroyi. You go forget to too much price. When you tell I say customer, and if you buy it like that, I no go fit buy another one now. That's empathy. Getting your profit and showing care to your customers. Please, business is not a place where you go and pamper your weak emotions. Business is a place where you mature your emotions and go and give emotion. If your child is telling you to give him poison because he loves poison and is curious about it, will you give your child poison? Selling without profit is poisonous to your customers because it will kill your business and they won't see you tomorrow to buy from you. And not only will it kill your business, it will discourage the next person that wants to start business. People will start seeing business as a difficult thing. Business is a sweet thing if you know how to give care above discount. So, AJ4, empathy is not discount. Oh, it is care. Question number 6.
Anita Dapo.
Mm-hmm.
How can I take my customers to be loyal as I care and love them?
This is not the slide I say you should put to. It's the slide on discount. Second to the last slide. Discount. Not. I want to be seeing that discount. Have you put it? Yeah. So ask Anita's question again.
So, how can I get my customers to be loyal as I care and love them?
You can't get your customers to be loyal, my dear. Loyalty is what you win from your character. Anita, the times you go to buy things, do you buy things from the people you like or the people you don't like? If you make your customers like you, they will be loyal to you. And another way you can get your customers loyal to you is by making them feel you are doing what they want. If your customer say, I don't like this pointer, I like the blue one, go and get the blue one and say, customer, I would do anything for you. I would do anything, customer, anything for you. You can't force things. You can't even force your husband to be loyal to you without love, Anita. Please, Gen Z, stop looking for how to force people. You can only win people. It didn't say how to get friends. How to win friends and influence people. You only win your customers by being nice and caring. That's how you get them to be loyal. I say win your customer's heart and you win his loyal pocket for life. Question number 7. Mm-hmm.
How do you prevent personal stress or family issues from bleeding into tough conversations with partners, clients, or staff?
Say it again.
How do you prevent personal stress or family issues from bleeding into tough conversation with partners, clients, or staff?
When you are stressed, don't talk to a customer. If I'm fighting with my wife, God forbid, and a customer calls me, I won't pick the call. When I am calm and I don't get myself, I'll call back the customer. So don't mix business with personal life. If you don't have the emotional maturity to drop your personal baggages at home before coming to your business, then you are not matured enough to run a business. If drinking one bottle of Coke will make you feel good after a quarrel, before going to your business after a quarrel, go and drink your Coke. If it is one bottle of Gouda, go and drink it before going to your business. If you bring your personal baggage, in fact, one of my top bosses, that's part of what killed his business. He was bringing his personal baggage to his business. His wife would come and quarrel in the office. Staff started disrespecting him. And one of the most personal baggages you can do in business is when you start sleeping with your staff in business. Disrespect will start coming in. So separate business from every other relationship and don't allow transfer of aggression. Emotionally weak people transfer emotions from one person to the other. Emotionally strong people put their emotions in check and put them in compartment. You vex with your wife, you come out, you smile with your customer, you go home, you continue your vex with your wife. That's a businessman. Question number 8.
Listen, Chidebere.
Mm-hmm.
How do I handle business with family, especially when a spouse who borrowed without paying back?
Don't do business with family. Everybody write this down. Don't do business with your family. Write it down. A customer you turn to a friend is 2 million times better than a friend you turn to a customer. Look for customers that will become your friends, not your friends that will become your customers. Most of my friends that are my customers, very few of them are good customers because see finish is inside. Don't lend money to your spouse or family members. If you can't dash them the money, please don't lend them the money to avoid quarrel. Don't lend money to people. And then as a rule of thumb, if you want to be emotionally happy in your business, only lend out money you can dash. If you come to me that you want 1 million naira, and I know that if you don't pay me that 1 million naira, we'll quarrel. But I know if I give you 100,000, if you don't pay, I can dash you. I just tell you, oh, I don't have 1 million, but I can borrow you 100,000. Then if I borrow you the 100,000 and you don't pay back, I'll be happy because I dashed you the money, but you can't ask me another money. Because any day you come again and say, if you borrow me, I say, you never pay me the one way they owe me. You go say, oh. So learn to lend what you can forget and use the lending to test the people. Because if you ask for 1 million and I give you 100 and you pay it back, I'll be like, oh, nice person. Next time, maybe I'll give you 200 and try you again. Until, and also, it's trustworthy. I don't use time that I'm supposed to use to sell to go and quarrel for debt. Anybody owing you that does not pay you is your fault. Because remember what Emmanuel Ekong asked me. My greatest albatross in business is trusting the wrong people. Right now, I pick, in fact, before you get close to me in business, you must be special. Before I trust you in business, you must be extremely very special. Question number 9. Mm-hmm.
In negotiations, how do you control emotional triggers, especially when the other party tries to manipulate emotions?
Negotiation is an emotional game. The emotionally strong win negotiation. So if you are not emotionally strong, you can't negotiate in business. And the greatest in negotiation tactics, if you are not emotionally strong, is what we call your walk-away threshold. If you know you are not emotionally strong and you go into a negotiation, pinpoint your walk-away threshold that if they no agree like this, I will go. So if I want to buy this phone, because I can be very emotionally weak in terms of empathy and believing people's price, I'll first of all research this phone and know the correct price. So that if I know that this price is, the correct price of this phone is 10,000, and I walk into your shop and you say 15K, I'll say I'm going to price you 9.5. If you no agree, I don't waka. And then if you don't call me back, I'll now come back and say 10, you agree 10, you agree 10, and they go. That's knowing your waka point. Anything you tell me above 10,000 for this phone, you are fired at the waka. That's how to negotiate. Not when you come there, he'll now twist your emotions and you go and pay 12,000 for this phone. Investigate, get your facts before you enter a negotiation and have your walk-away point to cover and to mitigate against your weak emotions. Question number 10. Mm-hmm.
How can entrepreneurs make tough decisions that protect their business roots without losing the human touch that builds trust and loyalty?
Say it again.
How can entrepreneurs make tough decisions that protect their business roots without losing the human touch that builds trust and loyalty?
By making those tough decisions, if any decision is to protect your business without winning trust and empathy of the customer is not a hard decision, it's not the right decision. The right decision, this book, the Adeboye Alaba, please go and buy 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and learn the win-win tactic here, how you can win and your customers will win. Any decision in business that the business will win and the customer will lose, the business has lost, Alaba. There is no business in this world that will make your business win when your customer is losing. That's what I just taught you today. The only emotion in this world is that if the customer is losing, you have no business. Please write this down, everybody. Business is how to make profit from customers that will feel they made profit from you. I don't know if you wrote it well. How to make profit from customers that they will feel they made profit from you. If my customers come and buy my land and they don't see it that they are making money from buying my land, I have lost now. What are we talking? Customers buy my land and go home proud that, man, Mayor is going to make me rich. That's business. If you don't have any proposition that makes you money and makes the customer money, you don't have a business. You have a disturbance, and I see a lot of you disturbing customers, trying to get yourself rich. You are not the main target of the business. The main target of the business is to make the customer rich. How much value is a customer going to get from you? If the value is not more than the money he's giving you, you don't have a business. If you know that if you buy land from me for 10 million naira, next year that land will be 5 million naira, why should you buy land from me? If you know that you buy land from me from an estate I promise that I will give you 24 hours power and a lot of things, and I'm not going to do it, why should you? Please, you guys should stop deceiving yourself in business. So business is how you want to make profit when the customer go they happy. Say him too, they make profit. Say, man, I like buying from Mayor because Mayor always gives me value, makes me happy. That's what today's emotional balance is. How do you care for your profit in such a way that will make the customer feel you care for him? If you make the customer feel you care for your profit more than him, you have killed your profit. So please, Adeboye Alaba, stop asking technical questions that are anti-business. There is no business survival other than customers. Do you know, I just gave you an example where you are selling bikes and your customers are so impressed that they are willing to tell you, oh, go and start selling car, we want to buy a car. Do you know when you win customers so much and you need money for expansion, there are customers that pay you in advance? Customers can even loan you money when they know you've won their trust. Finally, the real ultimate business success, aside the one I told you, is this. Anytime you can sell something for 20 naira, another person is selling for 15 naira, but customers buy your 20 naira because of how you make them feel, you have won in business. Anytime you can make your customers love you so much, trust you so much, believe you so much that they pay more for you, then you have won in business. And that's what they call brand exchange rate. If it's a Gucci, if you carry a bag now, sell it for $1,000, the same bag, people will buy. But if you crest a Gucci on it and put it in a Gucci shop, people will buy it for 10,000. That's what we call business. So until you build that trust, love, followership, and belief, this iPhone, if you remove this Apple on it and put Infinix on it, people will not pay you what they are paying. If you carry this Apple sign and put on Infinix, people will pay what they are paying for iPhone for it. That's business. So until you get to that point where people pay more for your product because you have built emotional bank in them. That's why in this book, they tell you about the emotional bank, how you withdraw and deposit emotions. You've deposited enough emotions on your customers that they are willing to pay you more, then you win in business. And our question for the day, as we call it a night is, I said something when I was teaching you. I called it the ultimate business sales maturity, something equity. Something equity. I just want one word. Something equity. The first 10 people that will tell me what equity, I called it, you win 30,000 naira. I mentioned something that I said is the ultimate sales maturity. What is it? The first 10 people, I hope my wife is there. Tell her to get me the list of the first 10 people. Yes, the list of the first 10 people. She should check her phone. I've sent her the answer. So the first 10 people, let me even check my WhatsApp. This Man U winning. Who won our Man U this thing? Who won our Man U prize, F? Did you screenshot the person?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. The answer don't fool everywhere. Guilt. The first 10 people to get guilt. Guilt equity. The first 10 guilt. Baby, I hope you got the first 10 guilt are the winners. And those that didn't win, don't feel guilty, eh? Next time you win, that's the guilt equity. How can Adebayo Alaba win Man U? Is he a Man U fan? Come, Adebayo Alaba, man, kilo share. Eh? How can you win my 30K? Are you a Man U fan? See, Chelsea fan, when they pursue us up and down, one win my 10K. Alaba, ma fue late you. Kilo share. She on share any 10K me. Omo Chelsea fan onje 10K omo Man U fan nítorí kíni mo ń sọ Yorùbá cut and join so familiar. So ladies and gentlemen, while I'm giving you my closing remark, I would like you guys to start suggesting the next topic because we already have 10 winners and I'm sure my wife will get the list of the first 10 people. But one of the most beautiful things in life is business. Business is such an emotional thing. Business is such a wonderful thing because business is the only arena in life where there can be both victories. Win-win is only possible in business when business is done properly because the seller goes away feeling happy and fulfilled that he has made profit, and the buyer walks away feeling happy and fulfilled that he has made a purchase of value, and they are all having value all around, and it's a win-win. And that's one of the most important things that builds the trajectory of our modern civilization in a word called economics. And in economics, it is productivity and exchange that is the LCM of economies. And people are more productive when they are emotionally more positive, and people are less productive when they are emotionally downcast or depressed. So whatever builds excitement, whatever builds positive emotions in business builds economic boom. So when the business is booming and people are happy, not only do they produce more, they also spend more when they are happy. So one of the most noble places to spread happiness is not when you go to the poor to try and make them happy. The most important person you should try and make happy in this world is customers. And the happiest people in this world should be customers, because anybody willing to spend their money on goods and services deserve to be made happy. The greatest cowards we have in life are those people cowardly enough to want to collect money from another person and not make that person feel happy for his money. That's the greatest disservice you can do in business, and that's the greatest show of cowardice. Real courage is those people that can make as much money as you can. Increase your profit to the moon, it doesn't matter. But make sure that the man paying you for that high margin or high profit is so happy that he's not only willing to come and pay you again and again, but he's willing to bring his friends and everybody he knows to come and pay you. That's the stuff of real business. That's the stuff of real maturity. And the Chinese people understood it so much that they said, he without a smiling face has no business opening a shop. So if you're not matured enough to make yourself happy, make your staff happy, and make your customers happy, get out of business. Businesses are not opened to make the owners happy. Businesses are opened to make the customers happy enough to make the owners rich. So when you miss the principal reason and the principal focus of business, which is the customer happiness, then you have missed the boss that the life has ended. The life, I think it will start afresh. You can't continue, you have to. And how do we announce these people now? Are we back? Yeah. Okay. Are we back? Guys, we had a power failure. Apparently, when they were supposed to put on the light by 6:30 or 6 p.m., there was no light, so that was the power supply gen. They just brought the light and they changed from the gen to back to light, and they not only cut my speech, they even cut my live stream. Is this a new live?
No, sir.
That same one?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Because I know that when you are live and it cuts, it might start afresh. But because mine you won, I'm not happy that Alaba won. Nah, this Chelsea guy. Chelsea guy, they win my 30K. Me happy, oh. Me happy. Alaba. Respectez yourself. What is respectez yourself in Yoruba self? Show more kini. File. Mon call dear. Forget. Amy. So in conclusion, before I get into announcing people, if you cannot make the customer happy, please leave business. If you cannot make the customer happy and you make profit, leave business. Business is simply how to make a customer happy and make profit in the process. If you have not found a solution, a service, and a product that deliver that, you have not found business and you have no business in business. And if you cannot make yourself happy in the business, then why start a business? Why don't you go to the next block industry and labor in sorrow than to come and spoil this beautiful thing called business with your negative emotions? Business is to make happy people rich that are willing to make happy customers and get rich in the process. Until you find that you've not found business. And that's the most important thing that pulls our world upwards, that every economy and every country in the world is measured by their GDP, gross domestic product. And the gross domestic product, the more it rises, the happier the people are. The more it goes down, the unhappier the people are. And the happier the people are, the more they produce, and the more they produce, the more the GDP. We are more productive as a species when we are happy and less productive when we are not. Increase the productivity in the world by making more people happy and getting rich for yourself. Thank you. Our next topic, I won't be around next Sunday, so there will be no live stream next Sunday. I'll be in Uyo. Those of you that are in Uyo, I'll be in Uyo next Sunday because on Monday I'll be at Mbo local government to launch their entrepreneurship skill acquisition center. So there will be no live. Rather, I might be thinking of what I'll do for those in Uyo, even though I won't be in Uyo particularly. I won't tell you where I am, but if I feel good, I'll do something for you. So we're going to take the next topic that we'll discuss upper Sunday. So let me check the topics. Next topic, self-discipline and consistency in our life. check the topics. Next topic, self-discipline and consistency in our life. Why every Chidebere Chibo? Why every young youth should learn financial intelligence? That's our next topic. Chidebere Chibo. Chidebere Chibo. That's the topic. So that's our next topic. And our winners for today, as we call it a night. Number one, Halimat Lawal. I don't like why this Halimat and Alaba won't allow me rest. And she's always coming first. Please, we are very sorry that we've not been able to call our winner for last month, our millionaire for the month. As a matter of fact, because of the day, we are doing it this week. I was under the weather last week and last 2 weeks, so I was taking care of the mayor that takes care of the business. But now, 12 over 10, so we're going to be announcing tomorrow next the winner. Halimat Lawal is one of the people that have won 30,000 for knowing my guilt equity. I'm a Godwin. And you know, guilt equity, you can also use it as a woman. Be so nice to a man that if he doesn't marry you, he'll feel guilty. Just be nice to people that if they are not nice to you, they'll feel guilty. I'm a Godwin. You've won 30K. Ajarat Lawal again. 30K. Kayode Moshu 30K. Life of Favor 30K. Gloria Iheme 30K. Henry Harry 30K. Precious 30K. Joshua Damni 30K. Adebayo Alaba again. Adebayo Masheleshio. Kilonshe. Shey na you are open channel for. You win man, you still come win this. Respect, come. Ma blow IL. What is blowing Yoruba, ma? Ma be IL. And finally, Chidebere Chigbo has gotten 30K for our next topic. So we have 12 winners for today. The first to put Manu was Adebayo Alaba, 30K. The 10 people that answered our questions: Halimat Lawal, Ame Godwin, Ajarat Lawal, Kayode Moshud, Life of Favor, Gloria Iheme, Henry Harry, Precious Joshua Dami, Adebayo Alaba. And our next topic is Chidera Chibo. You've all won 30,000 naira. And I'll see you same time, 6 p.m. next 2 Sundays. For those in Uyo, watch out. I might just be in your village and I'll invite you to come and eat Ekpan Koko where I am. Have a lovely evening. Bye. Share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money, so you're learning and earning. Yet many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money, so you're learning and earning. Yet many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel. I have knowledge and money I'm sharing for you to have the knowledge to multiply money and the opportunity to get the money, so you're learning and earning. Yet many people are not taking up that opportunity because this channel is not known. To help this channel to be known, subscribe, take advantage, and share with your friends so that they can learn and earn. Imagine I have money to share and no one to take it. That's what's happening in this channel.